A killer grandma, celebrity clients, and a waiting list of 300,000 and counting. Tyler Henry has made fans of cynics, but is Season 2 of Netflix's Life After Death dead or alive? Only a mystic knows. Tyler Henry doesn't look like what you might expect a spiritual medium to look like. He isn't dark and moody. On the contrary, he displays an uncanny resemblance to actor Macaulay Culkin, with his blonde hair, blue eyes, polite demeanor, and friendly smile. While some reviews of his Netflix series, Life After Death with Tyler Henry, are fairly cynical, those who meet him seem to be convinced that he's not a fake.
She's showing me the Eiffel Tower, funny enough.
She's from Paris, yeah.
I feel like there's a...
His skills have impressed many. USA Today reporter Erin Jensen met with Henry for her own personal reading while promoting the Netflix series. The reporter, who had her mother and a cousin join her, left the reading convinced of Henry's ability, explaining that he knew much information that he would have had no way of knowing. On his original E! Series, Hollywood Medium with Tyler Henry helped everyone from the Kardashians and the Jenners to Bobby Brown, Megan Fox, and the late Anne Heche to connect with loved ones who had died. He was even able to transform skeptics like Tom Arnold, Dr. Drew, and Moby into believers of his otherworldly abilities. During an interview with Metro Weekly, Henry spoke about the reactions he'd commonly receive from the celebrities he worked with. He explained, "It's really fascinating to see the range of reactions, because some are very emotional and others will just be very stoic." He went on to say that shock has a lot of different reactions. While some people burst into tears, other people stay silent or simply sit there and process. Television producer Michael Corbett was astounded when he first encountered Tyler Henry, stating in his interview with the Desert Sun, "He told me things that no one could ever know. I mean, it was unbelievable. I called my producing partner that afternoon and I said, we have to develop a show for this kid because he's amazing." That show was the one that premiered in 2015. In Life After Death with Tyler Henry, which premiered on March 11, 2022, Henry travels to cities across the country to conduct readings with everyday people.
Is there a herald?
That's my grandfather.
It's always creepy when that happens. I keep getting kind of a famous feeling.
You're right on.
Henry told Newsweek, "I am so excited and grateful for the show. It has given me the opportunity to bring answers and healing to so many people around the country." If you've watched at least one episode of Life After Death with Tyler Henry, you may have noticed that as Henry commutes to each appointment, we never see him behind the wheel. Instead, he's always the passenger, usually alongside his mom, Teresa Colwyn, or his assistant, who drive him to and from meetings. As it turns out, Henry decided not to drive again after experiencing a brain cyst and mini stroke when he was 18. He seems to have a good attitude about it, telling TV Insider, "Trust me, I don't mind being chauffeured through the crazy LA traffic. I plan to milk this for as long as I can." In another interview from 2017, Henry shared another reason why he has no driver's license, explaining that as a medium with his unique abilities, he constantly has visions and feels things that may get in the way of driving safely. Life After Death with Tyler Henry recently uncovered the dark past of his mother, Teresa Colwyn. The woman she always thought was her mother wasn't. Instead, Henry's grandmother is a woman who had abducted Colwyn and raised her alongside her siblings before going on to commit 2 murders for which she was found guilty.
3 years ago, my mom discovered that she was taken as a baby.
The woman who I actually thought was my mother was a murderer.
Calling the timing synchronistic, Henry said in an interview on WGN Radio,
"It's a crazy story, but really one to me that reflects that of identity, the importance of sometimes going back in the past to be able to resolve things in the future."
Tyler Henry never receives prior information about his clients. As revealed in producer Michael Corbett's interview in the Desert Sun, he never knows where he's going and who he's going to read, ever. We keep that all secret. We just plop him on the doorstep and roll the cameras. In fact, Corbett shared with TV Insider that Henry possesses little pop culture knowledge, saying, "He rarely watches TV. Sometimes our celebrities, like Boy George, get a little annoyed when he doesn't know them."
Do you know who I am?
No, not really.
For Tyler Henry, a large part of his work includes being an activist and helping create a conversation. Henry said in a 2015 interview that working with parents who have lost a child is important to him. His goal is ultimately to work with parents who have lost children to suicide. He has worked with people who have lost loved ones in all kinds of situations, from murders to shootings to accidents to natural causes. In the Netflix series, Henry even aids in a police investigation, meeting with a woman whose son died under mysterious circumstances. Although he is a talented medium with superior abilities, Tyler Henry claims we all have the ability to tap into our intuitions.
Intuition, and the word itself breaks down to inner tuition or inner knowledge, and it's something we all have the ability to tap into.
According to Henry, we can all tap into this inner knowledge with practice and mindfulness. He claims mindfulness and doodling helps him pick up the subtleties that come through in his readings. He describes himself as super present, while at the same time being able to put his own thoughts, feelings, and emotions to the side. On Life After Death with Tyler Henry, viewers see the medium's mother, Teresa Colwyn, either driving him to client readings or talking with him at home. Based on their relationship depicted on screen, it's clear that Tyler Henry is super close with his mom. The talented medium has talked about his close relationship with his dad, David Colwyn, on social media. Although his father has yet to appear on the show, Henry shared a photo on Instagram of him with his dad on Father's Day 2017, writing, "Though you guys haven't seen him on the show as of yet, he's an incredible source of support." He went on to credit his dad for helping around the house and encouraging him to share his unique ability with the world. In another Instagram post from 2019, Henry warmly referred to his dad and wrote, "In knowing that love was foremostly important, he allowed me to shine." Although Tyler Henry conducts readings for everyday people, this doesn't mean it's easy to get a reading with him. Per Newsweek, he has a waiting list of over 300,000 and counting. For those interested, you need to fill out the contact form on his website, which asks for basic information including name, email address, city, state, and zip code. There is also a space to provide information about yourself and what you're looking to accomplish. It's unclear how much Henry charges for a session, but the rates for two other well-known psychic mediums might get you in the ballpark. Per Netflix Deed, a Long Island-based medium, Teresa Caputo, had at one point charged anywhere from $50 to $175 per session, while a session with medium John Edward, who became famous with Oprah's help, costs a whopping $850. Another way to get in closer proximity to Henry is to see him live, as he's on an American tour through 2023. Ticket prices, according to Henry's website, start at around $49 for some shows. Tyler Henry also does a live tour, which is known as An Evening of Hope and Healing. Henry's tour dates are available via his website, which also includes a promotional video of what audience members can expect. Over the years, the psychic medium has shared his fondness for his live tours on Instagram. In one post, he reflects on the experience alongside a photo from a past show, writing, "Every room full of people leaves a lasting impression, and I'm forever filled with endless gratitude." In another post, he shares a video from a live show and thanks everyone for attending. Something Henry enjoys about the live shows is the number of people he can impact at once.
My purpose here on Earth is to deliver messages. I'm here to help. I'm here to heal.
Without getting a reading in person or seeing Tyler Henry on tour, there may be a way to connect with the medium from the comfort of your own home, according to Life and Style. On his Twitter page, Henry gives away complimentary private Skype readings. And while it may not be a reading, the psychic medium conducts interactive Q&A sessions on his Instagram page. Additionally, Henry posts a lot of great content on his social media platforms, including short videos he posts to Instagram and some from his TikTok page, where he provides various insights. In one such video, he talks about the importance of timing and how it also requires a subjective point of view. Since the first season of Life After Death with Tyler Henry wrapped on Netflix, fans have eagerly awaited news of a second season. As of publication, it appears that the Netflix series has not yet been canceled or officially renewed, as Fansided points out. However, the outlet did predict the likelihood of a Season 2 on the network's horizon, considering that Season 1 made it to Netflix's top 10 during its premiere month in March 2022.
How's everyone doing? Oh, it feels so good to finally be back.
And especially in light of there being over 300,000 people on the waiting list to appear on the show. Besides that, it's the only show of its kind on the network. If the decision is made to renew the series for a second season, according to Fansided, it will likely be released on Netflix sometime in 2023. It might take looking into a crystal ball to discover the expected network decision by the end of summer 2022.